Hi everyone, this is the video for the mastery problem for chapter 9. Basically it combines 3 parts of the different assignments that we've had to do for this week. So we are given a payroll register. If you have to take payroll accounting, you'll definitely see more of this. And we're given 3 different steps that we have to complete. Don't worry, it's not as bad as it looks. So for the first part, we are told to prepare the journal entry for the payment of this payroll. That is not something we have done this week. So I'm going to walk you through that part. So first, we're going to put the date, March 31st. It's going to go to wages and salaries expense. So that's going to be our debit account. And then we're just going to use the information we have been given. So we have federal income tax. So we're going to credit employee federal income tax payable. You're probably either going to have to make the column wider or abbreviate it. Either way is fine with me. We're going to have our Social Security tax payable, our Medicare tax payable, health insurance, which is a new one. So it's health insurance premiums payable. And then we have life insurance premium payable. And then the last one is cash. The good part is it gives us all of the information. We don't have to calculate anything for this first part. So we know the total earnings is $5,500. We know the federal income tax payable is $500. And we're just going to follow in and type in the rest of the information. So Medicare is $79.75. Health insurance is $165, life insurance is $200, and the net pay is the amount we use for cash. So that's only part of the problem. The next is to prepare the journal entry. So that is exactly like what we did in 9.3, where we calculate the taxes for the amount that we're given. Sorry, I thought I had everything muted. So you're going to calculate the taxes like we did in 9.3 and use the journal entry that we did in 9.3. So this is going to be the same journal entry for the rest of part 1. Part 2, we are given additional information. So we're going to have to figure out how to calculate the amounts. So basically, I'm just going to show you examples. So this would be for April 15th. So the first one would be like what we did on 9.5. So it's going to be essentially the same journal entries. So I'm just going to copy and paste those in for a minute. And then you're going to do some calculations. So federal income tax before our March 31st payment was $2,500. Now we need to include the $500. So that would be $3,000. So Social Security, we had a balance of $2,008. We're going to add $341 to that. So that's going to give us our $2,690. And then you're going to do the same thing for the rest of the problems. So you're going to take your calculations from 1B and the information from what you were given in the payroll register, add them to the amount, and that's going to give you the journal entries that you need. Now, the last part is like 9-6, except instead of having an expense and a payable, we are actually going to have a refund. We've actually overpaid. So in this case, your journal entry would be on December 31st. You would have the insurance refund receivable. Pardon my typing. And then you would be crediting your expense account that you use for workers' compensation. So you can go back to 9/6 and look at the expense account that we used. And then to calculate the amount, we paid $420, it was only $400, so calculate the amount of the refund. And so that is all that you would do for the mastery problem. If you have any questions on it, let me know.